Hi, I'm Cal Hancock. I'm in my kitchen in Cundy's Harbor, and I want to talk to you today about Maine Downeast lobster rolls. They are just terrific. And if you've never had a lobster roll, it's a sandwich, basically. Like there's a poor boy sandwich in New Orleans, there's a Chicago hot dog, and a Philly cheesesteak sandwich in Philadelphia. Well, in Maine, it's the lobster roll that's really terrific. If you've been to Maine and you've had a lobster roll, then you know what I'm talking about. And the ones I'm going to show you today from Hancock Gourmet Lobster are just like the ones that you get on the wharf in Maine. If you've never had one of these before, I'm going to show you what it's all about, and you're going to love every minute of it. In our lobster roll kit, basically what you get are a couple of things. You're going to get a pound of Maine lobster meat. We use the claw and knuckle meat of the lobster, which is the most tender and the sweetest part, rather than the tail meat, which can tend to be a little bit tough. We mix this with a touch of mayonnaise and a little salt and pepper. That's it. This will fill 6 of the New England split top rolls. And these you can only get in New England, and here's how they come. They come in a group of 6, and you just sort of pull them apart. The crust is on top, and then you open it up like this. So it's kind of unusual, and they're kind of nice and soft, so they're really perfect for lobster rolls. And what you do, basically, is you take a little butter, this is to make the lobster roll, and you put it on either side, not the crust side, but the white bread side, like this. And then you just grill them a little bit on a pan. And I have one right here, all ready to go, so I want to show you how to do it. But this is how you do that. So here's what it looks like once it's grilled. It's got a nice little crust on it, it's got a little butter on it, and then all you do is fill it with lobster meat. Now I'm going to fill the roll, and this is all you have to do. It's just big chunks of lobster meat. Fill each roll, and this is chilled lobster meat, by the way. It's not hot. It's the lobster salad. Do like this. If you want to, you can add a little lettuce, but we don't usually do that. The other things you can add to a lobster roll, if you want to put something little zingy, something in your salad, you can put celery, you can put a little lemon zest, you can put a little tarragon or chives or something like that. I prefer them just plain like this. And then the traditional way to serve it is on a plate with some yummy potato chips and a pickle. My preference is bread and butter pickle, but you can use whatever kind of pickle you want. And that's the treat that just is the best thing in the whole world. The other thing that you can do if you've got a crowd of people around and you've got a bunch of food is cut these in half and serve them as appetizers. And I'm going to cut this little lobster roll in half right here. This is pretty easy to do. And just pile them up on a plate and let people just grab them. They're delicious. I want to let you in on one other little secret about local food in Maine. If you've never been here before, you might not know about a whoopie pie. And it makes a great dessert after you've had a lobster roll. A whoopie pie, and here's a plate full, is a chocolate cookie cake. It's chocolate cake, and then there's a vanilla cream filling, and this just is a fabulous. You can get these everywhere in Maine. They're really great, they're delicious, they're sweet, perfect after a lobster roll. This is very traditional Maine.